Hello yogis, welcome to a new yoga flow. Well, I know I was a bit busy and I was away for a while and well, I'm here again and now we're going to do a new yoga flow. If you need a block, place it close by and when you're ready, we're going to start. So we're going to start sitting on our heels first. And well, when you're here, try to let go of your day, try to let go of your thoughts. Sometimes it's really difficult, but try to bring the focus here. So feel the mat beneath you. Start to feel your legs, your knees, your spine, your shoulders. Keep the face soft and reach with the crown up. Take an inhale through your nose and a deep exhale. One more. Inhale. Exhale. Find your tabletop on hands and knees. Keep the wrists and shoulders in one line and the knees and hips. And when you're ready, then inhale, curl your tailbone up and look up. Exhale, curl tailbone in and the belly button in and start to round your spine. So when you inhale, cow, exhale, cat. Move on the rhythm of your breath. Try to create movement in your spine. Take it slow, don't hurry. Maybe stay a bit longer in cat or cow. Maybe add other movements with the neck or hips. Last one here. And then you return towards your neutral spine. Placing the underarms into the earth and the elbows. Find your Sphinx pose. Bring the legs together. Pull the belly button in, tailbone in. Draw your elbows closer towards your chest and bring the chest between the arms. Keep distance between shoulders and ears. Press your underarms and elbows into the earth. Now with the core engaged, curl your toes into the floor. Come into your dolphin plank. Start to push the heels towards the back of the studio or your room. And then place knees on the floor. Walk or bring your sitting bones towards your heels. Before you go into your child pose, open the knees and bring your sitting bones towards your heels. Bring your right arm up and with an exhale, right shoulder on the floor, right ear on the floor. And you can bring your left arm alongside your head. Maybe fingertips into the earth. One more breath. And then place your left hand into the floor and slowly return. Left arm up, inhale, and with an exhale, left shoulder on the earth, left ear. Right arm alongside your head, fingertips into the earth. Place your right hand into the earth and return to a tabletop. Back in tabletop, prepare for a downward facing dog, so spread your fingers. Move the shoulders away from your ears, curl the toes into the floor, lift the knees, press first back and slowly up into a downward facing dog and start to walk your dog. It's all possible that you keep a bend in the knees to create length in the spine. Straighten the arms and move your shoulders away from your ears. Next inhale into plank. Keep wrists and shoulders above each other, toes and heels. And start to press the heels towards the back of the mat. Push yourself away from your mat. Shift the weight forward, place knees on the floor. And come all the way down, keep the elbows close next to the chest. Inhale for mini cobra. Open the shoulders, lift your chest from the floor. And with an exhale, lower down. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, push yourself back on the knees, go toes into the earth. And return towards your downward facing dog. Take your time. Maybe walk your dog. Maybe make other movements. Explore your downward facing dog. Maybe shifting the weight a bit more towards the left or right. And bend the knees and start to walk towards the front of the mat. When you're at the front of the mat, make a flat back so you lengthen the spine. Push the sitting bones back, reach with the crown forward and try to keep the shoulders on your back. And with an exhale, crown to earth. Gentle bend in the knees. Inhale, circle hands up. Exhale, hands before the heart. Inhale, circle hands up. Exhale, leading with the heart, take a bow. Inhaling for flat back and exhaling into your plank. Hold the plank. Don't forget to push the floor away, shifting the weight forward, knees on floor. Low plank. Squeeze elbows in and try to keep the elbows close next to the chest. Inhale, press into the earth for cobra. Open the shoulders and the chest. And with an exhale, back in downward facing dog. And bring the right leg up. Keep the hips even and step into your low lunge. So you step the foot between the hands. And keep the knee above the ankle and move the hips towards the midline. Bring the weight into your right leg, right foot for a standing split. Level the hips and then bring the left leg up, crown to earth. Try to keep the standing leg straight. And point your toes towards the earth. Maybe hands on floor, maybe hands towards your ankle. One more breath. Take a big step back in low lunge again. Feel if the feet are hip width. And then inhale, rise up in high lunge, reaching up into the sky. Keep the shoulders above the hips. And don't forget to keep the left leg active, so you press your heel towards the back of the mat. Inhaling. With an exhale, one exhale, lower down. One inhale, coming all the way up. One exhale. Now the left hand stays on the floor and you bring your right arm up. Keep pushing the heel towards the back of the mat. Check the hips, so keep the hips next to each other. Inhaling. And with exhale, start to walk a quarter towards the left. And then bring the toes a bit in. Inhaling to create length. And with an exhale, crown to earth. And you walk your hands back until your fingertips are on one line with your toes and your elbows are pointing towards the back. Spread the weight over heels and toes. And start to walk towards the front of the studio into a low lunge again. And square the hips. And then use the strength in the legs to step forward on the inhale. Lengthen spine. Exhaling, crown to earth. And inhale, circle hands up. And exhale. One more time. Add them in. Inhale. With an exhale, leading with the heart, you take a bow. Inhaling into flat back. And exhaling into a plank pose. Hold the plank. Shift the weight forward. Maybe place knees on floor. And then keep the chest open. And inhale, press into cobra. Exhale, back in downward facing dog. And now we're going to repeat this on the left side. So I'm going to turn around, stay where you are, please. And then lift the left leg up and keep the hips even. Inhale. And with an exhale into a low lunge. And take your time here. Feel if the feet are hip width. And then standing split. Don't forget to keep the hips next to each other. Lift the right leg up into the sky. Crown towards the earth. Standing leg straight. Maybe hands on the earth or hands towards your ankle. Stepping back into a low lunge. Move the hips towards the midline. Use the strength in the legs to come all the way up into your high lunge. Shoulders above the hips. Shoulders are relaxed when you reach up. Inhaling. One, exhale down. One, inhale up. One, exhale down. Right hand on the floor, left arm up. Move your hips. So especially the left hip, if you feel that's coming forward, move the left hip back. Walk a quarter towards the right. And find your pose. So toes a bit in, heels a bit out. Inhaling. Exhaling, crown to earth. One more breath. Walk forward until you're back in your low lunge again with the left foot forward. And then use the strength in the legs to step forward into a flat back on the inhale. And exhale, crown to earth. Inhale, circle hands up. And exhale, hands before the heart. Okay, next flow. Inhale, circle hands up. Exhale, take a bow. Inhaling into flat back. Exhaling into your plank pose. Shifting the weight forward, low plank. Inhaling into cobra or upward facing dog. Exhaling back in downward facing dog. Lift the right leg up, inhale. And with an exhale into your low lunge, right side. And take your time. Ready for standing split. Level hips. Crown to earth. See if you can point your toes towards the earth of the left leg. Feel if the hips are even. And then step back into your low lunge. Inhaling, rising up. High lunge. One exhale. One inhale. One exhale. Left hand stays. Right arm is up. Hands on floor. Move a quarter towards the left. Left hand stays. Bring the right arm up. Make the twist with your waist. And your torso. Inhaling. Exhaling, right hand under the nose. And left arm up. Place both hands on the floor. Skandasana towards the left. So you point your toes towards the left corner and the knee also. And you straighten the right leg. Maybe hands on the floor. Maybe hands before the heart. Feel the stretch on the inner thigh. The strength in the left leg. Inhaling, use the strength in the legs to rise up into warrior two. Keep the hips parallel with the long side of the mat and keep the shoulders relaxed and both arms are strong. Knee and the toes are pointing straight forward and then straight in the front leg. Inhale and exhale, reaching forward. Place the right hand on the inside of the right leg. Open the left hip and reach the fingertips up into the sky. Lean back. So you try to keep the hips in one line and you try to keep the shoulders in one line. One more breath, inhaling and exhaling back into a low lunge. Place your left knee on the floor, swivel the left leg a bit more towards the left and lift the right leg up. Inhale. With an exhale, tip the foot towards the earth and an inhale up. Exhale, tip. Inhale up. Exhale, tip. Inhale up. One more time. Exhale, tip. And inhale up. Keep it up. Keep the leg the same height as the hip. And push your heel away. One more breath. Then come back with both hands on the floor. Keep the right leg up, inhaling. And exhaling, place your toes of the right foot into the earth. And come to your three-legged dog, so the left leg is up. Open the hip. Bend the knee, keep pushing in both hands. Now flip over towards the right side. Come on the edge of the right foot and the toes of the left. And then lift the hips up, open the chest. Reach with your left hand towards the sky. Back in downward facing dog. And then bend the knees and inhale, step forward. Lengthen spine, flat back. Exhaling, crown to earth. Inhale, circle hands up. Exhale, hands before the heart. Ready for the other side. Inhaling, up. Exhaling, take a bow. Inhaling, flat back. Exhaling, plank pose. Lower into low plank. Inhaling, up dog. Exhaling, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, low lunge, left side. Okay, take your time. Make yourself ready for your standing split. Maybe you want to balance. Then both hands towards your ankle. One hand is also possible. Or keep the hands on the earth. Stepping back into low lunge. Ready? Inhale, circle hands up. One exhale. One inhale. One exhale. Right hand stays. Bring the left arm up for your split twist. Now place both hands on the floor and start to walk a quarter towards the right. Okay, I'm going to turn around. So, right hand stays. Bring the left arm up. And then left hand on the floor and bring the right arm up. Both hands on the earth. Ready for Skandasana. Point your toe and your knee towards the corner of the mat, of the back of your mat. And bring the weight into your right leg. Straighten the left leg. Maybe hands on the floor as support. Or hands before the heart. Use the strength in the legs to rise up into a warrior two. Lengthen through the fingertips. Keep the chest open. Straighten the front leg. Inhaling. Exhaling, hinge. Trikonasana, triangle pose. So you open the right hip. You reach with your fingertips up. Lean a bit back. Think about the wall behind you. One more breath. Back into a low lunge. Feel if the feet are hip width again. Place your right knee on the floor. Extend the left leg behind you. I'm going to turn around, so we're going to extend the left leg behind us. Okay. Inhale with an exhale, tip. And inhale up. Exhale, tip. Inhale up. Exhale, tip. Inhale up. Exhale, tip. And inhale up. Keep it up. Keep the same height as the hip. Push your heel away. Okay, now place both hands on the floor. Curl your left toes into the earth. Extend the right leg behind you in your three-legged dog. Start to open the hip. Spread the weight over both hands. Now you have a choice. You can stay here or tip over. Come on the edge of the left foot. Right toes into the earth. You open the hip or you open the chest and push your hips forward. Back in downward facing dog. And then bend the knees and inhale, step forward. Flat back. Exhaling, crown to earth. And inhale, circle hands all the way up. And exhale, hands before the heart. Okay, balance pose. Bring the weight into your right foot, right leg. Cross the ankle over your right thigh. Keep the foot flexed. Send the sitting bones back. Hands before the heart. Slowly rising up. Keep the legs where they are. One more time. Maybe a bit lower this time. Coming all the way up. Straighten the legs. Bring the weight into your left foot, left leg. Bring the right over it. And then sit down. Keep the foot flexed. Keep the hips even. Hands before the heart. Slowly coming up. And again, try to sit. Maybe a bit lower. Slowly rising up. Place both feet on the floor. Point the toes out, heels in. Ready for Malasana, Yogi squat. Place the feet hip width. Open the elbows or open the hips with your elbows. So you place your elbows between the legs, between the knees, and press your hands in prayer. Try to keep the chest open and try to create a long, tall spine. Then gently sit down, maybe with the help of your hands, maybe without the help of your hands. Straighten the left leg, bring the right foot on the inside of the left leg. Sometimes a strap, sometimes, well, a towel or your hands. Keep the foot flexed. Shuffle it a bit until you sit on the front of your sitting bones and create a long spine. Inhaling. When exhaling, start to reach forward. Maybe you can grab your toe, trouser. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale to reach forward. One more time. Inhale and exhale. So try to create length in the spine and try to keep the chest open. And the shoulders are even, so the shoulders are the same height. Okay, coming out of the pose. Inhale. And with an exhale, cross your right over your left. Make yourself ready for your twist. Grab with your left hand your right leg. Place your other hand behind you. Inhale. And with an exhale, start to turn and look over your right shoulder. Don't forget to keep the left foot flexed. So always imagine you push with your foot against the wall and lengthen the spine. You can use your hand, your right hand, for support to keep the spine straight. One more breath. Come to the left side and make a bow. And all the way up. Lean on the left side of your body. Toes are pointing towards the side. And then lift yourself up. And lower down. Change the legs. So left foot on the inside with the right thigh. Inhaling, lengthen. Exhaling, reaching forward. Inhale. Exhale. One more time. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, reaching forward. And when you're in your pose, check. Try to create length in the spine. Keep the chest open. And keep the shoulders, well, even. Next inhale, come all the way up. Finish your pose with an exhale. Then bring the left over the right. Right foot is flexed. Grab with your right hand your left leg. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, turn. Observe your pose, your alignment here. And also feel the pose, maybe a gentle stretch here by your left thigh, left hip. Is your right foot flexed? And then we take one more breath. And we're going to take a bow towards the right side. I'm going to turn around. So we're going to take a bow towards the right side. Coming all the way up. Okay, lean on the right side of your body. And then inhale, press up. Use your foot, your hand and the edge of the foot. Press into your foot to keep it up. One more breath. And then lower down. Okay. Cross your ankles. Last vinyasa. First downward facing dog. Inhaling for plank. Exhaling for low plank. Inhaling to open the chest. And exhaling, place knees on the floor. Child pose. Inhale, sit on your heels. Rise up on your knees. Place the toes into the earth and place the knees hip width. Place the hands into the lower back. We're going to do a back bend. So push the hips forward. Open the chest. So see if you can bring the chest movement in the upper spine. We bring the chest all the way up. And then lean back. Find with your hands your heels. If it's a bit too far, then just stay here. Okay, or find your heels and then push the hips forward. Chest, see if you can open the chest towards the ceiling. Maybe chin towards the chest. Or you can let your head hang. Start to lengthen and open the front body and the shoulders. And then one more breath. On the inhale, coming all the way up. And exhale, hands on floor in tabletop. Try to keep your spine for a moment neutral. Inhale, And with an exhale, think about the big angry cat and you start to round your spine. Pull the belly button in, tailbone in. And then inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. And exhale, cat. So we finish our practice the same way with cat cows. It's possible that the cat cows are a bit different now. They feel a bit different. And then one last one. And then sit on your buttocks. Sitting cross-legged, long tall spine. Inhale, circle hands up. Exhale, hands before the heart. Inhaling and exhale, bend your head towards your heart. Thank your body that make this practice possible. Thank yourself that you took the time for your flow today, for your yoga practice today. Be grateful for everything you have in your life. And I want to thank you for following my video. Well, thank you very much. And then we're going to close our practice. Inhale first. And with an exhale, bend your head towards your heart. Well, thank you. Namaste. Hope to see you another time. Take your Savasana, so just lay down, play maybe nice music, soft music, and enjoy your relaxation. Yes, make sure of it. Well, thank you. Bye bye, until the next time.